All right. I believe we are on the air. Awesome. Welcome, guys. We are on the air. We are live. How you guys doing? My name is Nestor Nidome, founder of the Elite Marketing Academy. I'm going to be one of your hosts here. Just give me a second because we are still waiting for more people to show up into this today Tuesday's orientation and training. All right. So how you guys doing? Let me know on the comments below how you guys are doing. Say hi. Say if you're new to the academy. Say hello. Say if you know what's going on. I would like to be able to know what you guys are doing. If you guys are here and you like this information with whatever it is that you're listening to, there is a button out there. There's some button where you can go ahead and excuse me, sir, very much. You can right here. I believe it's like right here. There's a like button for Facebook, Twitter, G Plus, and as well as LinkedIn. All right, so you guys can share with your friends, share with your community, and get them to come in so that you can learn more about online marketing, about how they're gonna be able to get results in their business. I'm gonna talk about a lot of stuff. I'm gonna train a lot about what we've been doing and how what we've been doing is gonna help you in your business. Okay, so if you guys are liking what you're doing, go ahead and put a comment in the comment section below. That would be amazing. Give me 1 second still, right? I want to just see if this is going through. We're also gonna have, I believe Terrence is gonna show up in a little bit. He's one of the co-founders of Elite Marketing Academy. He's gonna be sharing some stuff with us. But also, if you guys have any questions about online marketing, anything that you've been that you kind of are interested in, put the question underneath and let us know. That way we can answer it. But I kind of want to start by saying a little bit of what Elite Marketing Academy is. Elite Marketing Academy, we want to be able to. We're coming from the, at least for me, I come from the traditional business, right? I own several businesses. I own a restaurant. I own vending machines all over the city. I've owned several different types of businesses, and then I came into the online world because I wanted to learn about online marketing, and I fell in love with the whole idea of being able to work from home, right? Because that was one of my major ideas that I had, that I wanted to do something from home, right? And so I saw how online marketing was able to do that, because here's the thing, traditional business that are out there, which is great, and I still love, and I will still say good things about it. It did take me away a little bit from my family, right? And so one of the things that I do hold dear to my heart is the idea of being able to help entrepreneurs. If you are one of those entrepreneurs who has a restaurant, who has a beauty salon, who has some sort of brick and mortar traditional business, I would love to be able to, through the training that we have in the Elite Marketing Academy, teach you how to free up some of that time, right? Because here's the thing, if you can free up some of that time, you can hang out with your family, you can go out there, do some fun stuff, right? Because I was stuck in my restaurant working 70 to 80 hours a week, 80 hours a week, right? 7 days. So the information that I know now, if I would have implemented it in my restaurant, it would have freed me up. How? Because I would have learned how to use the power of the leverage of online marketing in order for me to bring more customers into my business, right, into my restaurant, hence raising up my sales. And even though I did have employees, I needed a little bit more revenue, a little bit more money in order for me to be able to bring, be able to hire enough staff where I could just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on managing. I don't have to be in the dishwasher, right? I don't have to be cooking, right? And a lot of you guys who are traditional entrepreneurs are probably understanding what I'm talking about. If you come from the network marketing industry, from the affiliate marketing, we're gonna help you guys, guys and girls too, because the things that we're doing in Elite Marketing Academy are actually the things that we're teaching. So we're never gonna teach something that is not working for us. We're never gonna teach something that we read in a book. We all of a sudden we got a PDF and we're transferring that information over to you. We're not. We're always going out there. We're applying what we're be able to do, and then sharing it with you, right? So some of the stuff that that we give out as an Elite Marketing Academy as a cadet, at least in the cadet level, which a lot of you guys are at that level. What you get is the Online Marketing Academy, the Online Marketing 101. Right? It's a course. It's a 5-day course, and I set everything up where you guys are able to create the success you need online. All right, so if you guys go through that training, right, if you are here and you're watching this, if you're not a cadet already, you guys, there's a button down there, you guys can become a cadet, right? There's you can become an elite cadet, which that's what I recommend, is become an elite cadet. It has a small, very small monthly recurrence to that, but you get all the bells and whistles. You get to actually be with us. We get on Skype with you. We have the Thursday night coaching sessions in the what you might call them. I'm totally lost, and I don't know why I'm losing my information right now in my brain, but that's probably because I'm so excited that you guys are here, right? I'm just so excited. I want you guys to drop a comment on the comment section if you guys are excited as I am, right? Because here's the thing, I'm gonna be telling you the truth. I'm always gonna be telling the truth about online marketing, right? And how it really is and what it really takes. See, this is one of the things, is what it really takes, okay? Because it does take action, okay? It does take action. It does take your time in order to be there, all right? So what I was talking about before is we have the workshops that we do where you can share the information with us, and then we work with you guys, and gals, in that workshop environment, which we do it online. Later on, we're gonna probably have more live events where you can actually attend some of these workshops where we would work side by side with you. But if you're excited to hear this, if you're excited to be here, let me know. If you have any type of questions, also let me know on that. I'll be checking it out, and let me see. I'm gonna be checking it out in the comment section as well, in order for me to be able to say, cool, we are live. All right, Hector, we see you, Hector. All right, cool. Nice. Okay, so one of the things that as an and I'm gonna be speaking to the people who are in a more like the network marketing, the affiliate marketing, online marketing arena, because I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, a little bit of truth, okay? When I came into this whole online marketing industry, I came in with the hopes of being able to, what I heard, automate my business, right? Put it on autopilot, okay? Be able to turn my list of emails into a ATM machine, right? Where I just send one email, and all of a sudden people just purchase and buy, and I make a lot of money, right? And even though those things have truth to it, people are not necessarily lying about it. Those things can and are true. Here's the truth about it. It takes a lot of massive action, and that's the action that I wanted to share with you today about what it really takes, right? Because, for instance, we opened up about 48 hours ago, a little bit more than 48 hours ago now. So it's almost gonna be three days, right? That we opened up the actual membership site for Elite Marketing Academy. All right, we've been at this since April, actually. So Elite Marketing Academy started in April. We created a Facebook group. Slowly but surely, we got in like about 95 members in there, right? So we had 95 people in there. We were interacting. We're helping people. We're figuring out, who we are, what we are all about, what do people need from us, right? And so we're discovering all these things as we're going along, right? Doing these workshops, talking to them, and everything. So we're learning. As we're learning, we're thinking about how we're gonna build the membership site. Okay, so then 30 days ago, we hook up with one of the as how I see it, one of the best companies out there that provides all the tools for branding that you'll ever need. Right? They have everything under one roof, and right now they're actually working on creating even more. Okay. And when I'm talking about this branding system, they actually have the blogging and websites and blogging in one network. You can host you can either be on a network or have your own hosting, right? You can buy domains from that. You can and those are some of the services that it has, right? But the one service that I love is that the one where it has the blogging domain. We and it has a membership site, so you can create like the ones we created, like the membership site that we created. It has like the webinar you're looking at. This right here that you're looking at is the webinar that is just like I created it in about like, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, like the first time I created, it took me about 2 hours to do the whole thing, right? And that's because I'm thinking about copy, I'm thinking about what to write, you know, what this is gonna say. That's why it takes such a long time to be creative, right? But setting it up probably takes my like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, right? So it has that. So, you know, long story short, we got into the system. It allowed us to be able to have everything in one roof, right? And to create the membership site. So I start to create the membership site. Boom, you know, I start to like go to sleep at like 1, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, right? You know, building a membership site. And I want you to understand about entrepreneurship is that you will have to go through those days where you're not sleeping, all right? Where you're not sleeping. And the whole point is like, how bad do you want success, right? That's the first thing. It's like, how bad, you know, how important is it that you reach your goal? Like, how important is it? Because that, to be honest, if it's that important, you won't care if you're not sleeping at all. You don't care if you're drowsy. You don't care, right? My wife and I, we belong to this marriage enrichment. There's marriage enrichment for church, right? Where a lot of couples, like about, you know, they get together and they do these retreats, right, for other couples, right? Which in actually like this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're gonna do one, and we're actually special invites where we're gonna speak in front of everybody. It's like 30 couples or something. Gonna speak in front of everybody, and we gotta do a little speech right there. But my whole point is that when we were doing the speakers meeting, you know, my eye was just like itching and itching. I was like, oh my gosh, why is it itching? And that's because I hadn't slept for such a long time, right? And so I just kind of bring up this story because, you know, I was there. I was still there where I needed to be, right? I had to put like a Kleenex between my eye and my glass, right? Because it was just like pinching me so much, right? Because I was asleep. But here's the thing: when you're doing what you want, when the end result is worth it, you don't care. Like it's like even though my body was tired, my mind wasn't tired, right? It was kind of like that song. It's like my mind is telling me no, right? I can't believe I just said that. But and my body, like my body, right? My body's tired, but my mind it wants to keep going, right? So I was so excited to be doing this stuff, and so that's what I'm saying. It's like, is it worth it? Because you're gonna get there. But here's what happened. I put in the grind for 30 days, right? Did a lot of stuff. And when we turned on the switch, see, this is what I'm talking about. Right? When you turn on the switch, this is what people want, right? I turned on the switch for Elite Marketing Academy, and in less than 48 hours, the flood of people came over in here, and we had about more than 160 people register. Like they actually put their name and their email and everything. You know, they registered to become a cadet of the academy. I mean, that's how in just 48 hours we were able. Like, just imagine if you took that time. What would 160 people under you in your business mean to you? Like, how much money would that be? How much commissions would that be? How much, like what would that do to your self-confidence, right? You would think about like, hey, you know what? This is totally worth the time, right? I thought so, right? So, but you have to put in the grind, and that's what a lot of people, a lot of people read the ending of the story, and they want to be there at the end of the story. But the truth is that you gotta grind. Okay, you gotta be there. And so, in Elite Marketing Academy, we not only teach you the strategies to use to go out there and market and bring people. We actually we're actually in the process of implementing this grind thing into our academy, where you know what's gonna have to be taken care of. Okay, here's another truth about online marketing. Okay, the whole autopilot thing, again, it's true. Things are on autopilot. And I used to hear, because I wanted to have a business while still having a life, right? My motto, and personally my motto is you can design, you should design your business around your life, not the other way around. Your business should fit your lifestyle, whatever it is that one is. But here's some truth though: you have to take the grind. You have to put in the hours first, right? Put in the hours first in order for you to be able to have this, okay? So I'm gonna tell you how to do automation right now. So the whole thing is about this is that in in order for you to understand this, it's like you gotta know that the truth about entrepreneurship, all right? And you have to, that's why the people keep asking you, what's your why, what's your why? And that phrase is thrown around so much, right? Oh yeah, it's my kids or my family, or I want to help this, or I want to help a ton of people. But then 98% or more of the people out there who are entrepreneurship or trying to be entrepreneurship are failing. But yet, they're throwing this word about, my why and my this and my that, right? And all this other stuff, right? And so what you need to understand is that you need to understand that you need a strong why. Okay, you need a strong why in order for you to be able to be, to get there, because that strong why is what's gonna get you through all this BS, right? Through all this boring stuff. It's gonna get you through all these sleepless nights, right? Because here's the thing: these 30 days that I went through, right? What happened is that it wasn't that everything was flowing and flowing and I was just taking action. No, it was 30 days of like hitting obstacle after obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, and spending hours upon hours figuring it out, figuring, okay, this obstacle, let me see what's going on here, how do I solve this? And then boom, I find this, I find the solution, I get so excited, we move forward, and boom, another obstacle is in the way. So now it's like, okay, now what? Okay, let's figure this one out, right? So when you don't have a strong why, that's when you throw in the towel, right? That's when you throw in the towel and you say, forget it, and then all of a sudden, these shiny balls around you start to shine. And all of a sudden, you're like, wait a minute, oh my gosh, these people are having success. Let me go over there, right? Because you believe that success, at least at this point, people believe that success it can be done without the grinding part, right? Because here's the thing: I can tell you right now, I can say, hey, you know what? Hey, how would you know? How would you like to know the secret? I just made, I just brought in 160, more than 160 members into the academy in 48 hours. I'm so stoked, right? You hear that and you're like, oh my gosh, right? You get excited. You want to sign up under me. You want to know what I'm doing, right? You want to be like, yes, that's what I want, right? And all of a sudden, you come in and again you find out that you got to go through that grind, right? And then all of a sudden somebody else is saying, hey, I made so and so money, or blah blah blah, this and that, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's a secret, that's a secret. That's what people are looking for, is people are looking for something that really doesn't exist, right? They're looking for an easy ride, all right? And here's what I'm gonna say: it's not that shortcuts don't exist, because they do, all right? So I'm going to tell you two things, and then I'm going to bring in the co-founder of Elite Marketing Academy. But one thing, shortcuts do exist, and automation does exist as well, all right? A shortcut here in the real world, what a shortcut is you coming into the academy, for example, right? You becoming an elite member, signing up under us, coming into the Elite Marketing Academy. A shortcut is you actually taking the action to go through the training, right? And implementing what we're teaching you, without you having to go out and figure it out on your own. Because here, the information that I'm teaching you are hundreds, maybe thousands of hours that I've spent figuring finding solutions for obstacle after obstacle, right? And now I know how to do it. Now I know how to bring traffic. Now I know how to bring leads. Now I know how to convert them, right? I know these things. And it's not like you're gonna like get it like this, but all I'm saying is that inside those training, I'm gonna teach you I'm gonna show you the obstacle, how to jump it, right? But you still gotta jump it. You still gotta you will hit those obstacles, but now at least you have some support, right? That's the shortcut in real life. The shortcut in real life is being able to be an elite cadet, right? Having access to our coaching, having access to our success coaches, having access to our Thursday night workshops, right? And being able to be there and having somebody you can ask somebody who has gone through it and say, hey, Nestor, look, I'm hitting this wall. How did you overcome it? And me being able to say, oh, I remember when I hit that wall. This is what I did. Bam, 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 bam. You still have to do it, but that's a shortcut, because see, what I did, when you don't have something like this, you keep hitting and hitting and hitting until you figure it out on your own. That's a long way to go. which is a great way to go because then you get stronger. But sometimes it's good to do this on your own. But I say if you can look, if you can hit it once, ask somebody, and maybe hit it again, and then ask somebody again, and then go through it on your third time or something. Shoot, I'd rather do that all day long, right? I rather go to my mentor and say, hey mentor, how do I overcome this obstacle instead of me trying to figure it out on my own? So do you understand this? Put a yes in the comment section if you're understanding the concept of a shortcut. Those are the real shortcuts. There is no getting rich scheme, right? This is not a lotto. It's like you're not gonna buy a ticket and all of a sudden, you're gonna win and a ton of leads are gonna come your way. It's not gonna happen that way. Or a lot of, a ton of sales are gonna come your way. It's not gonna happen. Shortcuts are when you're using mentors, when you're using training. Because see, here's the thing: a lot of people have training, but they never go through it. Right? They never go through it. How much training have you bought in? And you've never actually gone through the end of the training, right? You gotta ask yourself, dude. Here's another. Oops, that was me. Here's another thing about our training inside the Elite Marketing Academy is that all the training we've designed it in a way where it's a step by step, kind of like if you're right here standing and you're looking at my computer, right? Because I share my screen, and I'm showing you, hey, look, and you have your own computer, right? Imagine you have your own computer right here next to me, and I tell you, okay, look. Go ahead and open up your computer. Bam. Okay, now go here. Bam. Now go there. Boom. Now do this. Dude, okay, put your name here. That's kind of how we're designing all our training. So what I suggest when you go in and once you are an elite cadet member, this is what I suggest how you go to the training. Don't go into training and watch the whole thing once and then try to go back again. That's how it's kind of boring. All right, do it right there and then. Find the time and you say, okay, I got an hour, because that's kind of how all the trainings are. So they're about an hour. And there's 5 trainings, okay? And one of the modules, and we got we have all the modules, and then more are coming their way, right? So what I suggest is if you have 2 screens, that better. But if you don't, open up 2 windows. Have our training in one, and then whatever we're telling you to do on the other one. And then just be pausing the video, play and pause, rewind, pause, rewind, forward, pause, and do that, and be following the steps, each step as it comes along. Just do it, all right? Because at the end, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I didn't go through the back end, right? And so if you're liking that type of information, write a yes on the comment section. I would like to know. And so to end it now, what I'm gonna do is actually kind of tell you what automation is. Okay, automation does exist. You can't put your business on autopilot. But here's another truth: what people don't talk to you about. All right, automation does not mean that you're not gonna have to do the work. All right, automation means, one, you do the work, and then let's say you do a video and you upload that video into YouTube. Like you do some SEO to it, like search engine optimization or something like that to it, so it can be found. And then that video works for you on autopilot, kind of like an author writing a book, right? An author writes the book once, finds somebody to print it, and then they start selling it, right? He doesn't have to write each and every book. That's one of the parts of the automation. But guess what? The author still had to write the book, still had to spend those hundreds, maybe thousands of hours, writing the book, right? But the good thing is, once he or she is finished, the book is printed, and they don't gotta do it anymore, right? So okay, so now here's another type of autopilot, which is kind of the same thing, right? So what I would do is the second part of autopilot, is. The first one is like the set it and forget it, right? You do it and then you forget it, right? The second part is the scheduling about it. Okay, the scheduling. This is where you're gonna be a little bit more active. So for instance, for myself, what I like to do is on Sundays, I'll be thinking about all the information that I need to think about like throughout the week, right? What blogs am I gonna write? What videos am I gonna write? Even to the what post am I gonna put? What pictures am I gonna put on Instagram, right? And I try to do my best, right? It's not easy. It's grinding again, right? Because I have to do basically a whole week's work in one day, right? That's the thing. But here's the payoff, bro. Okay, so you're thinking, okay, I'm gonna have maybe two posts on Instagram, one in the morning, one at night, and it's gonna be 10 of them, because it's gonna be Monday through Friday, right? It's gonna be one in the morning, one at night. It's gonna be 10 posts that I'm gonna be doing, right? Two, what to each day. Then I'm gonna say I'm gonna write 3 blog posts, and I'm gonna do I'm gonna put some stuff on Twitter and some stuff on my Facebook and my Facebook fan page. And so I write all these things down. Here's a shortcut. Write about the same thing for the whole week. Find a theme, right? Let's say online, like traffic or something, right? Online marketing traffic or something like that, and write all your things about that so you can copy and paste everything, and you don't have to be redoing stuff, all right? So that's a shortcut right there that I'm giving you, right? You don't gotta be doing everything, like every post, like doesn't have to be the same, like totally 100% different. You can write something and just reword it and reword it and reword it, and give a little, give a little value here, get a little value there, right? And then what you do is, we also provide you with the information that you're gonna need to be able to do this stuff, and we're gonna be bringing up more training inside the elite, in the elite marketing and members area to be able to do this stuff. But what I'm talking about is this kind of like what you're gonna do. You're gonna do all that stuff, put it in a little folder, and then boom, for like an hour or two, you're gonna grind it out by scheduling everything out. So that's the other thing. And what's gonna happen is that all of a sudden, imagine now doing 1 week's work. Imagine doing 1 week's work, and if you do it, the more efficiently and the better you do it, the better it's gonna work. And so what you're gonna do is like all of a sudden, it's like you're gonna be like, man, but that's a lot of work, Nestor. But here's a payoff. For the rest of the week, you could, if you wanted to, take it off. Because all of a sudden now your blog posts are being, posted automatically. Your on Instagram, people think you're posting pictures on Instagram with things, right? People think they're posting on Facebook, right? And even though sometimes, you don't want to do like the whole robot thing, right? But here's how I see it. You post all that stuff up that you could make it into a robot, right? Post a thing. Who cares? If you post it, or if you got a system posting it for you, who cares? Well, where you should care is where people start to message you back. If you get a message, then how cool is it where you can spend the whole day just answering people, building rapport with people without having to think about, oh my gosh, what am I gonna post now? What am I gonna do? What, like Facebook ads, right? Like the whole Facebook PPC, you can do it on autopilot, right? So when people start coming in, leads start coming in, you can start talking to people. So you spend the rest of your time actually building your business and building rapport and doing the things that you like to do in your business, instead of just basically wasting your time thinking about what picture you're gonna post and what you're gonna write about and how you're gonna write it, right? You already thought about that stuff, and then when the next Sunday comes along, you do the same thing, and that's kind of like your routine, right? So I mean, if you're liking this information, put a yes on the thing. Let me know, right? Say yes, Nestor. This information is pretty cool. I'm loving it, right? So this is just a little preview of the things that we are teaching already in the Elite Marketing Academy, as well as the things that are gonna come up. Okay, like I said, we started in April. The membership really just started about what's today? Tuesday. It started like on Sunday. About Sunday, I believe we turned on the switch, right? People started coming in, and in about 48 hours, more than 160 plus members signed up as cadets inside the membership, right? They actually registered to become cadets inside the membership site, and people are still coming in, right? They're still coming in, and like I said, that's some of the ways that I did it, right? I scheduled things out. I was able to, do shortcuts and stuff like that. So all this information that how I did it, what we did right now is in the back office, and if you become an elite member, you get more training, plus you get the one-on-one kind of, mentorship from us. And also you get the Thursday nights, workshops, right? So if you get stuck somewhere, you have somebody to really ask for. You can set appointments with us for no extra charge, right? Because we charge for our coaching. So if you are an elite member, just for being an elite member, you get that as part of the package, right? You get it part of the package. So if you get stuck, you got somebody to ask. So what I'm going to do, I want to see if my good friend and business partner, co-founder of Elite Marketing Academy is ready, Terrence Freeman. Let me see if he's ready.
Let's go.
What I'm gonna do right now, this guy's gonna just like massively bring it up, and I hope you guys like what I shared, the training that I shared with you guys. If you did, say thank you, Nestor, or that your training was awesome, or tell me if it was, if it was crappy, right? If you didn't like it, right? Let me know, because I want to better myself, okay? And I hope to see you as an elite member inside the Elite Marketing Academy. There's a button down there. Also, make sure that you share, right? Share right now. Share this webinar with social media, so other people can come in, and they're gonna thank you, because we're sharing great information here. With that, my friends, here we go. Terrence Freeman's in the house. He's gonna be coming up. So Terrence Freeman,
Yes, what's going on, Big Ness? What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had a phenomenal weekend. And I'm just super, super pumped, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys something that, um, you know, let me just be brief real quick of who I am before I get into the nuggets I'm gonna share with you. All right. Me, I'm from Manhattan, New York City. Uh, just always living the fast life, hustle bustle. Made super bad decisions. You know, cost me some time and for the state and served. And I'm a new man. It's like all of that. Within the years of the 2000s is when all my transitioning was happening. In the 90s is when I was doing all the dirt. All right. Long story short. So all the rest you figure it out. You get to know me. You get in the academy. You get to know me and Nesta. You will get you'll get more of that information. All right. But anyway, guys, I am super super fired up, and this is so exciting. And if you guys, let me tell you guys, if you guys are so fired up being in the academy, I want to see in the comments, write down the comments. I want to see I am a cadet in all caps. No small lettering, no capital, small. I want to see it in all caps. I want to see I am a cadet because I want to see who's really serious about really taking this to the next level. Because what we and Esther are doing right now is going to help you guys generate generate a nice substantial income depending how hard, how far, how deep you want to go with this. Now, our objective, guys, is to help you guys. And, on my way home right now, I just kept thinking Elite Marketing Academy equals Freedom Road. It equals Freedom Road because that's what we prepared it to be. To help you guys, to help you guys build your freedom using a system that is built in place for you. And I'm not going to say so everything can be automated because if everything in life is automated, didn't I say more? No, right? We got to engage. People love engaging, right? I mean, you have to do that. But like Nessa said earlier, there's so many trainings out there. There's so many strategies out there. But the key thing is that people, they jump into training, they jump into strategies, but they don't even know if it's a right fit for them. They don't know if it's a right fit. And how do you know if it's a right fit? Number one, how many of you guys need to make money right now? If you need to make money right now, put in the comments down below, put right now. I want to see in the comments down below right now. Because again, I want to know who is serious here in the academy and who's here on this webinar. Because if you're here, you're already serious. You're already looking to make more. You want to know more. Something is missing, and maybe you want to help bring this training, these strategies to your team. But rather than you bringing it to your team, that's so much work. It's better when you just say, hey, you guys got to check out this phenomenal page. These guys got some massive training. I already gone through it for a couple of weeks now. I tested it, whatever, like test drive your car, like you go to a dealership. You could test drive this, right? We had people come in here, test drive it, and they love what we're doing. They love what we're doing. Because not everybody will do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down real quick what one has to do to basically break down. Let me know if you guys can see that. Let me know right now if you guys can see that. I want to just make sure that you guys can see that. Because too much lighting might not be too good. Nesta, can you see that? Can you see that, Nesta?
You're bringing up the whiteboard. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo!
But can you see that? Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see it, man. We
You
can
can see
see
it.
it.
All
It's
right,
good.
cool. I
It
just
looks
want to
good.
show. I want to because I know that. And anyway, I didn't have time to put it up on my wall, but you know what? We innovate. That's what we do. Okay, because we want to give you guys exactly what you guys need to take your businesses to the next level, regardless of. And the best part is, guys, again, regardless of what business you guys are in, um, you know, you guys can do the exact same thing. And I'm going to share with you something basic that in all honesty, it's in the training in some sense, but a lot of people don't do it. A lot of people really don't do it because they go into overthink mode. Like literally overthink mode. And I'm going to show you 3 quick steps that are actually going to help you to get to freedom mode as long as you continue practicing it. Because again, Elite Marketing Academy equals freedom mode, and we are powered by influx. Okay, guys, I want you guys to understand that. Okay, we are powered by influx. You see that in all our sites. We're gonna get down to that. I'm gonna show you exactly what that breaks down to and how you will be able to make money using influx. But the main focus, you gotta become a cadet. So if you're watching this now for the first time, and this is your first time on here, welcome. But at the same time, go back in in the beginning where Nessa was talking, because if you caught me now, you just gonna have to stick around. So look, seriously, we all know that everybody, there's a market for everyone. You got a market for people that buy shoes for their dogs. We got dogs out here who have better shoes than homeless people, better shoes than people walking around in the streets. So that's just one example. We have a market for everything, believe it or not, even for the day, right? There's a market for everything. Now, our objective as marketers, what would that be? Is to what? Is to Let me just put this out because I'm not going to write yet. A little too dark. Our objective is to be what? We are marketers, right? And as we market, we want to what? Create, right? We want to create what it is that we have. We want to create whatever it is that offer. It can be an offer. It can be discount, right? But it has to be created. It has to be created, okay? And as you create, right? You're going to create. You have to build out a list. So once everything is done and set, and you already know, you create your list, you capture your leads, they end up in your offer, and that to a conversion. It converts. The 3 C's. I learned this from my good friend Chris Record. Okay, and it's important that you guys run your business this way. I don't care if it's an MOM, a mom and pop shop, an affiliate program, an online marketing system. You have to capture, get your leads, but make sure you can't capture leads if you have nothing yet in the pipeline. You dig what I'm saying? So, in other words, Elite Marketing Academy is your pipeline. So what you want to do is you want to capture your leads, whether it's through chat, whether it's an auto response, whether it's through Instagram chat, whether it's through LinkedIn. I mean, you guys understand the power of the internet. Capture your leads. We create our offers, and it converts to a sale. Now, here's the kicker. It's not as simple as that, though. It is not as simple as that is. Because number one, when you capture your leads, these guys, your traffic, who are hungry, who just opted in, signed in other words, into your list, these are the guys these are the guys you gotta focus on because you're gonna get the notification. You will get the notification in your auto response. You're gonna get a notification saying, "Hey, congratulations, yada yada yada, signed up to your get response or to your AWeber, depending on what auto response you're using." We capture our lead. We capture the lead. Now, when we capture the lead, this lead should see you in a video. And this video is called a bridge video. Okay, that bridge is the connector to the conversion. Believe it or not. And that's it, and that's simple. It's 3 steps, guys. You get your lead, you create however you're going to get your lead, picking up the phone, sending your email, sending an offer to your email list, like you capture your lead. But remember what I said, create, offer, discount, whatever it is that you have. But remember that video is everything right now. And your bridge video is what's going to help convert. So in your bridge video, you're going to talk about your offer, the high points of the offer, the benefits of taking and buying your offer, and what is the bonus, right? Then you give them that bonus. You give after you explain all of that. Then you give them the CTA, which is your call to action, that again ends up being what? A conversion. Guys, it's really, really not hard. I've used it, Nesta has used it, and I will say again, the bridge video is your main component in this formula. That bridge video is your main component, meaning that once that lead is captured, those people are expecting something from you. After they receive your thank you, you set that up, thank you for subscribing, yada, yada, they, from there, should end up in your bridge video. And in that bridge video, again, you're going to be creative. You're going to be you. You're going to be talking about why you're excited about the offer, why you're excited about, or how has it changed your life. I don't know what it is you're selling. At the end of the day, you're going to sell the high points of what it is your product has for the marketplace. Like the Lead Marketing Academy's high points is the training, okay? And on top of that, giving you guys the opportunity to make commissions. So those are our high points, and we have much more. But I want to share with you guys I want you guys to truly understand and really take note of this. Because a lot of people, especially you guys who are doing network marketing, don't do this. Most of you guys don't even have a bridge video. And some of you guys inbox me, and some of you guys who are here in the group are like, hey, I can, do this, do that. I'm giving you the formula right now. This is an easy 497 formula. 497. Not $4.97, $497, my friend. It's easy, that right there. So imagine, you learn something like that. Imagine what you can market it for. Your own product, your own system. But again, gotta capture. Because we already creatures of creation. You know what I mean? So naturally, we should be creating. And regardless of whoever's teaching you it, at the end of the day, you are going to do your own creating, your own landing pages, Let's talk about that for a second. LPs or capture pages, right? And these people can sign in, which is again, like I said, your capture. You want to capture your leads. So with your landing pages, it can be quick text on the landing page, right? Quick text, enter your email, enter your name, yada yada, boom, and they end up in your bridge video. They can end up in your bridge video right here where you're talking about your offer. So this is why it's important, guys, that you guys remain focused. You guys stay focused with Elite Marketing Academy and make sure that you guys are fully engaged in the training, because this is just, again, this is just the basic of what's working constantly. Like this does not even, I mean, Nesta, am I right? Like, aren't six and seven figure earners doing it exactly the same way?
Yep, exactly, man.
Exactly the same way.
Exactly how yours laying it out. That's what the six figures. I mean, I think 497 is too low. People have been paying way more than that, man. You're just lowballing it.
So imagine. Go ahead, Nesta. Go ahead. So imagine.
No, it's okay, man. I say what I wanted to say, dude. Go ahead, man. I don't know if you heard me or not.
No, cool. So imagine 497, right? And again, that's way too low. But that's just a guesstimation, though. But anyway, as I said earlier, Elite Marketing Academy's focus is Freedom Road. Okay? And if you guys want to write that down in the comments down below, Freedom Road. Write it down in caps. Please, write it down in caps. Because I would know who's really serious about becoming a cadet, a full Elite Cadet member. A full member. And getting all of the golden nuggets that we have in our back office. So, Freedom Road is what you're going to write down in that comment section down below. And Freedom Road is what you're going to constantly think about as you're marketing your business, becoming a part of the Elite Marketing Academy. Why? Because again, freedom is not gained overnight. Freedom is earned. And you know how you earn that freedom? By going in yourself, finding who you are. What are your passions? And how can Elite Marketing Academy help you bring out your passions to help you capture, your number for whatever you feel is worth, that's exactly what you got to do. You got to do the 3 C's, guys. You stay focused with the 3 C's every day in your business. You focus on grabbing, working, looking for the traffic, because traffic, got to go out there and look for it, seek it, because when you grab 1, 2, 3, 4, guess what? They spread the word. There's another 30, 40, 50. 50 becomes 150. 150 becomes 350. 350 becomes 1,000.
I believe we lost Terrence. All right, so so it wasn't just me, huh? It got stuck. But hey, guys, I think we're still live, right? I just think we lost Terrence. He was giving such great information that he just probably burned his servers, right? It was so hot that it just burned the servers, right? So I don't know if he's gonna hop up, if he's gonna come back again, but I think that's what happened. So I mean, it happened to me a couple of times where I'm just giving such great value that all of a sudden, the computer starts to burn and I got to get a new one, right? But here he comes again.
Whoa. I was like, oh,
all right.
This is
we lost you for a second, man. We lost you for a second. I was telling people that we probably lost you because you're giving such great value that you're burning up the servers, man.
That's what I said. I said, damn, they shut me down because the thing said altercation failed. I'm like, altercation? What altercation, B? I got the FBI. We got the fans watching us, guys. These guys they even want to know exactly what formula we have. You see what I'm saying? So look, I want to show you guys again. You gotta capture the 3 C's is the main focus. If you're here again, Elite Marketing Academy equals Freedom Road, powered by Influx Entrepreneur. The 3 C's is your main focus. Bottom line, create, you got to capture by getting traffic, leads, blog. You can get traffic even having your own blog, okay? And then have that offer in your blog or that offer in your landing page, your capture pages, okay? And keep it simple. Keep it simple. I'm not saying keep it simple because like that's to say a lot of people say keep it simple like you don't have to do the work. No, you gotta do the work. You gotta use this guy. You're gonna have to use this guy. Landing page, okay? Bridge video, so that way, once they opt in, it goes to you. It doesn't go to the product. It doesn't go to Elite Marketing Academy. They're going to you. That's why I say it's important that you just be you. You stay focused, clear-minded, and be honest with people. Be honest with people in your video. I'm telling you, that alone is a sale. That alone is a sale. And once you do that bridge video, you could give them that order to your call to action, and that call to action becomes a conversion, which ends up being a sale. And that's your formula right there, guys. That is what you got to focus on, guys. And I learned this from a 7-figure earner who still does it this way. Okay? Who still does it this way. And I never forgotten it. And I still do it. And I've generated sales doing this system. That's exactly how I explained it to you. And when you're selling $7,000 or $500, that's what it is. Talk to me.
Terrence, I got a surprise for our audience. You know, as you were training and giving your massive value, I was communicating with a great guy, and I want to introduce this guy because here's the thing: we've been talking about Elite Marketing Academy. We're talking about this thing called Influx, right? And who do we have in here? Who jumped into this into our Tuesday night orientation and training? Other than the man himself, the CEO. This guy's the main guy of Influx. This is the main guy who is in charge of everything that has to do with this system. So I just kind of wanted to kind of warn you. I don't know if he's ready or not to come in. I don't know if he's gonna want to share something. But I just kind of wanted to tell you guys that this is an honor for us to be able to have this guy in here, right? This guy is the CEO of Influx. And if he wants to, I would love for him to share a little bit more about the system, right? If you don't mind, Terrence, is that okay? I mean, we can share a little bit more value. We can share more value, right? I think put a yes in the comment section if you want to hear a little bit more value, right? If you want to see what's going on, right?
If you guys got this, look, if you guys got this, just put that in the comment section. I got it, T. And look, because I want, after this guy I've known for a long time. This guy is truth to the nail. What I mean, truth through the nail. And it'll be the. Let me not even say it. I was gonna use Jesus Christ, but I'm not even gonna say that. But truth to the nail. Truth to the nail. And let me tell you guys something. This man, once he gets on here and explain who he is, where's he from, and why, we mended, and what it is we got, what it is that we get out of each other. Because one thing I will say is that this individual knows exactly how to run a company, how to help people make more, be more, and do more. Okay, because his focus are those 3 things. It's helping people make more, be more, and do more. And if you follow exactly what he says and listen to exactly what my friend has to say, you might as well call him influx because he influxes people into influx. You can look it up in the dictionary, see what that word means. There's no wonder why he called it influx because we're healthy. So Hector, get in here, Hector.
All right, I'm here. Get the camera on so you guys can see the craziness. I don't know if I'm gonna be green. Camera might.
There he is. There he is.
It might
There
come
he
green.
is.
I have not shaved or anything.
That's what a real entrepreneur looks like, guys. That's what a real entrepreneur looks like.
He looks like a real tired man. I'm actually watching. I was watching the whole thing. I'm seeing the whole whiteboard. I'm listening to the explanation, and I want everybody to know that it's not as complicated as it may seem on top. I mean, the simplest formula that I've ever came up with was content, traffic, leads, and sales. It's really that simple. Just what we're trying to give you is how to simplify all the information, because there's two formulas to this madness. If you're overwhelmed, you know too much for your own damn good. The minute you start talking about it, expressing it, writing blogs, making videos, Facebook posts, images, whatever, however you communicate with your internet world, you're going to feel bored. That's when you got rid of everything. So that's been my madness for 10 years now, before I even knew about blogging. So the whole concept here is when you create information for the internet to find you, so when people are Googling stuff, that's called traffic now. When you can take that traffic, you start getting these leads, opt-ins, whatever you want to call them, information from other people that are interested in doing or learning more from you. That turns into sales. That's the formula. That whole whiteboard that Terrence did, that's literally what it is. It's how do you take all this information and this traffic and become the police guy in the middle, or the police woman, and direct, saying, hey, this avenue is open, this one is closed, you got to go over there. So that's what we've been teaching. If you guys are actually even noticing, even with Nestor and Terrence, nobody knows his influx unless you go to the very bottom. The domain, everything here is branded to them. This is their baby. This is their product. That's all it is. I'm just a little guy behind the scenes. We work pretty much very passionately. I don't want to use the word hard. We work very passionately, and we don't stop until the product is complete. We don't stop until that message is delivered. And overall, I think all of us here on the table, we all have the same message. It's how do we help as many people as possible? Because we know what it is to be working by yourselves behind these four walls. We know what it is when you get into a word and you get overwhelmed, and you say, oh, permalink, what is that? That's it. It's hard. We understand that. But also, we also know that there's a lot of people out there that are pitching product. They don't even know how to log in. So that's what we do, the Elite Marketing Academy. That's what we're here, to give you the basic foundation and get your feet wet, roll up your sleeves, and get you going. That's really what I see the message of everything is. It's just how to get people a little bit more productive, getting traffic, getting leads, and then making sales. The sales part is all the way at the end, but it is possible. Nestor and Terrence, they built the Elite Marketing concept years ago. The last 30 days, they just revamped it. Revamped it in 30 days, almost 200 signups. It's not because they were special. It was not because they know more than you did. It wasn't because they were on influx. It's because of all the knowledge, the information, everything that we know how to distribute that information. We are tapping into people that actually just say, hey, tell me what I need to do, and I'll follow. I'll listen. That's all it is. And then they take the steps. Some will, some don't. Who cares, right? That's really what it is. Some will, some won't. The rest, who cares? All you can do is manage the people that are paying attention. If there's also a thing that we were talking about last night, how to get the one sale a day. It's a simple formula. It's just how do you get one sale a day? Are you willing to do the things that Nestor and Terrence are going to teach you on how to generate one sale a day? Whether it's a $1 product, $10 product, $500, $1,000, $10,000 product, what would that do for your life? And those are the things that you have to be involved here inside of the academy with Nestor and Terrence. How do you get that one sale? How do you get the engagement? How do you get people to start listening to you? How do you become a guru before you're a guru? And there's a saying that a lot of people say, you can't fake it till you make it, and I agree, but you got to act as if. So that's not faking it either. You got to act as if you have 100,000 members, and then you will respect yourself and your time, knowing that there's people that you are responsible for. You're like, oh, I have nobody, I can work 20 minutes, then that's okay. You only have 20 minutes for nobody. Act as if you have a multi-million-dollar business. Act as if you have 100,000 people relying on your success for their success. Act as if you are somebody that's already important. Learn something, do something, teach it forward. Become the expert by learning from the information that you're buying. We spoke yesterday and we were saying, how many digital downloads have you not downloaded already? That's already in your computer. So if you do a search for .pdf, you'll see hundreds of PDFs, especially if you're an entrepreneur. How many of it have you read? How many videos have you stolen from the internet, from all these gurus, from products you bought before? Because we all know we download videos. Have you watched them? Have you implemented? Have you actually taken notes? Have you gotten a book and wrote down step by step? Have you tried these steps? Chances are no. I see it. The first thing somebody engages with you, my business opportunity, make XXX. Don't do that. Ask questions. We're going to teach you. I don't want to give you the goodies because I usually do, and then it will go into a 4-hour video. I just want to pretty much give, hats off to Terrence, Nestor for building what they're doing, pretty much making influx of what it is and what it was meant to be, and showing people that it's no bullshit. They built a system in 30 days, all with their own hard, work, which really wasn't that hard, and they made it happen, and the results are there. So now it's taking it to the next level. Why do we all need to work together? Because we all want to move on to another level. Very simple. We all want to make sales. You want to make sales watching this video. We want to make sales. We make sales if you buy. You make sales if somebody buys from you. The problem is here, if your pride is bigger than your wallet right now, you'll be like, well, I can do it on my own. It's going to take you a lot longer to get to the position that we're in. Because right now you're hanging with the wolf pack. You're hanging with people that know what's up. It's better for you to work with us, and when you do get stuck, you can pick up the phone, you can go on Skype, you can go on Facebook, you can send an email, you can send a text, and get the answer. Video stuck, website's broken, how do I get this banner? I got this person here, I got a company I got to work with, what do I do next? This is why you work with people, this is why you work with leaders. That we don't do this, you got to get all our products in order for you to work with us. You work with us, you could be sweat equity, there's other things. Is there something you got to buy? Absolutely. This is business. This is not a charity. The only charity that you're going to get is the information. The information, I always believe, is an abundance amount of information. What you do with it, that's a different conversation. I can tell you everything now from the beginning to the end. We could turn this webinar into a 15-hour webinar. But if you're not going to take the notes, and you're not going to take the time, and you're going to implement the actions that we're going to teach you, this video, the words, the information is pointless. That's what I want to leave it at with you guys, because I love you guys and I respect everybody that's actually watching this video. Don't pay attention to what you see today if you're watching this a month from when it was posted. Don't worry about the comments being good or negative. Don't worry about what's on Facebook. Don't worry about what's trending or what's not trending. Know that the information that we are doing, it just simply works. You can tell by how long we've been online. All of us here has been around for at least over 10 years. All of us made at least one sale. All of us know how to produce, build a list, grow companies, and expand the network. That's what you need to be aware of. Are you willing to work with someone that has these talents to get you to your second, third, fourth, 10th, 100 customer? And know this, everybody on the internet that claims these, falsified numbers, there's ways that when you walk in here in the Elite Marketing Academy, you're going to be able to identify who's bullshitting you and who's not. We have a bullshit radar that we have, and we measure everybody. We measure everybody by stats, traffic, websites, presence, and we also see where you came from and where you at today. There's progression, we work with you. There's no progression, you're bullshitting. There's ways to bullshit. Don't fall on the hype that you see out there on the internet. And believe what's in this heart, in your heart. Believe in what you're listening to. Understand that a lot of these things might go over your head because it's a brand new thing for you. You're used to spamming. You're used to going only on Facebook, only on Twitter. So I'm going to ask you if that's all you're doing, whatever you're doing right now, before you got on this, watching this video, and you're watching it at the end, so something here got your attention. So if you're watching this, ask yourself, why are you still watching this? And are the results that you're currently doing making you happy? Like, are you covering the bills? Because if you're not taking care of the spouse, you're not bringing in at least $100 to $200 a day in internet business, you're wasting your time. And this is why your spouse hates you. This is why your mother, your brother, your cousin, your father, your friends, your co-workers. This is why you're still employed. There's something there that's missing. So none of us here we're all full-time entrepreneurs. So you can go work with somebody that's working part-time entrepreneur and full-time at a job. I'm not sure how far that's going to get you. But when you actually work with someone that's a full-time entrepreneur, working all day from home, when they want, how we want, where we want, this is the lifestyle that you want. You can work hard, but you can choose where. You can go to the bathroom and work. You can work at the park. You can work at a restaurant. You can work at a cafe. You can work in your office. You don't get bored here. You don't get sick here. Even when you're sick, we work. That's called passionate entrepreneurs. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I love everything you're doing, and the power that you put behind this is just record-breaking. Like, it says it. You're watching. This is all built by Nestor and Terrence. Like, that's all I got. That's all I got for you. You got any questions for me?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Eric Hector, that you're here. I mean, one question. I mean, maybe people are wondering, right? Like, how many members does Influx have? Right?
Last time I checked, we was at 316,724.
There you go, right? That is a massive network, guys, of of people that are in Influx. That alone just shows the power of Influx. And if you've been online, this is something that I wondered before, right? Like, if you've been online, if you haven't heard about Influx and they're so big, you gotta ask yourself, well, why haven't I heard of Influx, right? Well, the reason is because Hector, right, is building this thing without no hype. It's just truth, right? It's just truth. What you hear outside is just pure hype. When you hear that thing about that's kind of what I was talking at the beginning, right? Where people are just showing you the results at the end, but they're not telling you like that they lost sleep for 30 days, right? They're not telling you that stuff. Mm-hmm. So when you get in, all of a sudden it's just like all of a sudden you're thinking, wait a minute, I thought this was gonna be way more easier than what I thought originally thought. See, right here, there's the difference. It's like when you come in here, when in Lead Marketing Academy, we're gonna teach you step by step what you gotta do, but we're also going to tell you the truth that it's gonna take effort, it's gonna take time, and all you gotta do is is it worth it? So, right? I mean, let me ask you this again, right here, Hector. It's like, is all that time, all that tiredness, all that grind that you've been doing, is it worth it?
100%.
100%, right? It's 100%.
And I can tell you why. When I did work before it went full time, because guys, just in case you don't know that, I went full time in 2004. Like, that's it. The hell, and I didn't go full time online, but I went just full time for myself. The 10 years that I gave a company, I will never. And I made videos about this, and I would just briefly share on you. If I got sick, it was a problem to call in. If my daughter, my son had a play, it was a problem. If I needed to, I can't go to work. Can I skip out for 2 hours so I can attend? You only get a play once. You only get a vacation once. You only get a graduation once. You only get the first time they go to the doctor once. The first time they get hurt. The first time they get in a fight. The first time they get their heart broken. You only get those experiences once. And if your job is pulling you away from being the person that you are, which is first your dad, just because you have to pay the bills. And again, I'm not saying that a job is not important. A job is very important. I did mine passionately for 10 years. But I always knew there was something better. And I know a lot of people that has worked full-time like me and just chose not to sleep. An example is get home at 7, 9 o'clock at night. What are you going to do when you get home? I, Nestor, Terrence, we decided not to sleep. Or sleep less. Just sleep less. And then say, you know what, let me put in an extra 4 hours of grind instead of watching wrestling, all right? Instead of watching a soap opera, instead of watching a movie, instead of watching Family Feud, instead of watching something else to entertain me because I was so tired I just want to relax, let me watch an audio, let me just start building a website, let me set up hosting, let me learn what a redirect is, just one little thing at a time. And if it catches your attention, then you're good. If it doesn't catch your attention, don't do this. Keep working for someone. Well, we spoke about this. If you're working for somebody, there's nothing wrong with it. But you're no different than an affiliate marketer. That's all it is. The entrepreneur is the owner, is the boss that writes you the paycheck. And you're on an assembly line, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just pick things up, you put things down, you get paid really good. Some people even make over $100,000, $200,000 a year. I would never tell you to leave that. But if I can tell you can make that a month here, start thinking about that for a second. you got what it takes to make that yearly income monthly? If so, how badly are you willing to go and fight for that? That's all it is. If it's too much, it's too much. It ain't for you. This is. I put it on Facebook. What we do is not for everybody. You can't force everybody to be an entrepreneur. There are people that need services, and there are people that have a job. You can't force everyone to be an entrepreneur. Otherwise, we all be doing our work. We'd be taking our own garbage to the dumpster. If you follow me, we'd be, washing our own dishes and serving ourselves at the restaurant. Those are jobs, and they're good. They're good paying jobs for good paying people that are limited in resources. But if you have internet, you have a cell phone, you have us, you have Google, you have YouTube, there's nothing you can't learn here. Nothing, 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 nothing. I'll leave it at that because I'll be rambling.
Oh yeah, us entrepreneurs, we like to ramble, right? But thank you so much again, Hector. I want to appreciate you for giving us a little bit of your time, because I know you're a busy guy. You're always putting in the grind, and sometimes you don't have a lot of time for this. But you know what? you can tell with the beer, huh?
Yeah. I don't got that pretty face. I gotta just shave it all off today.
Exactly. But with that, my friends, you know what? We've taken a lot of your time, but I feel that this is time well worth it, because you're learning something, right? I'd rather spend an hour and a half, 2 hours watching a webinar, watching a training, than watching the news, right? Feeling scared because something's happening thousands of miles away from my home, and for some reason I think it's gonna happen here, right? Mm-hmm. So I'd rather be watching a webinar rather than be watching this. So I think it's time well spent. And if you're still here, then I believe that you believe the same thing, right? Why would you be here anyways? But with that, I'm gonna leave it at this, where there's a button down there. If you want to become, if you're just a cadet if you're a cadet of the academy, but you're still not an elite cadet, or you're not a cadet at all, go ahead and just register as an elite cadet right now. Open up all the goodies, open up all that stuff in there, and you're gonna open up to our, be able to reach us, and there is just a small fraction of, a very, very small amount of money per month. It's basically for something like a cup of coffee in one of those fancy coffee places. If you give up one of those coffee things a month, you can pay for this for the services right here. So with that, my friends, thank you so much. If you guys want to get these what Hector, the whole influx. There, if you scroll all the way down, there is a thing that says, empowered by influx, and you're more than welcome to click that link and get Hector's products, right? Get the influx, get all the stuff that we're doing. In Elite Marketing Academy, we believe that we should share all the tools that we're using as well. We're not gonna recommend something that we're not using. All the tools that we recommend is because we're using them, we love them, and if something better comes along, we stop using something. We're gonna be truthful with you. We're gonna stop using that. We're still gonna say it's a good product because we used it at one point or another, but now we're using this, and this because of this reason. And right now, what we're using is Influx, and I want to give thanks to Hector. But with that, my friends, enjoy your evening. Go out there, grind it out. Go to sleep at 2, 4 in the morning, right? Make your dreams happen. It's gonna be worth it. You don't have to do it for such a long time. Just do it for like a month, and then you're gonna be able to bring more than 160 members in one night, right? And then 48. There you go. Terrence wants to say something. Go ahead, Terrence.
Before we end this, Hector brought up something interesting, and it's a fact. And a lot of people don't even think that way. It's again, you have a job. I don't care what job it is. So you're basically an affiliate marketer for that company. If you're selling their retail clothing line, as long as it's dealing with sales. I'm not talking about the guy in the back packing the boxes or stock. If you're dealing with sales, you got to engage with people, then you definitely are doing a disservice to yourself, because number one, you're building a skill set for yourself. Number two, I don't know why you would not even join a program or get involved with an online program that's even going to give you more fuel to your flame, right? Because remember, what lights up the match? The strike, right? And when you light up the strike, the fire stays lit and deteriorates disintegrates the match. So what do you want to be? You let me know. You let me know what do you want to be. I'll leave it at that. Get in, click down below, and become a
Awesome,
cadet.
awesome, guys. Thank you so much. One of the things that I'm gonna close it down, not for real now, but I want to close it out with this: that what you're joining is a real academy, right? We might not be registered in education or something, but we are a real academy with want to teach you. Influx is a real tool that we use. All right, we're not a BISA. That's kind of what I want to refer you. You're not gonna come into the academy and resell the academy to make money, right? We don't have an affiliate program. We decided to do that specifically because we wanted to be in a position where we're just here to help your business. We're not here to recruit. We're not here to go out there and build a team of people. We're here solely to help you build your business. We're here to make sure that you are our focus. You as a customer are our focus. You are, as the cadet, as the elite cadet, are our focus. And that's it. Our focus is not how much money are you making us, right? We're not doing that here. We're not a BISOP. We're not a MLM. We're not that stuff. We're a business. We're an actual just regular traditional old business. And what we are doing is we're going out there and making a difference in people's lives and giving information, the right information that people really like. This is why we're just telling you how it is. This is why we're telling you the truth. This is why we're not bringing to you any type of hype. This is why we're not saying, oh, if you get into a Elite Marketing Academy, you got to be able to make all this so and so this money. We're not saying that because we're not that type of hype, right? So if you for one time see me as hypey, make sure that you don't confuse it by hype, and make sure that that's just excitement. I'm just excited because I know what the future holds. I know what we're capable. I know what the online marketing is capable for the person who actually follows it. We want you to become a top producer in your company. We want you to become a 7-figure earner in your company. We want you to become that in your company, not here in the Elite Marketing Academy, right? That we want to get you there. So with that, my friend, thank you so much. Make sure you click on the button, become a cadet right now, invite some friends, let them come in. We're gonna have the recording right here for 24 hours. You can, make sure you guys are sharing it, and let's talk to each other when you come in. Send me a private message. Send me a message. Put my message inside the Elite Marketing Academy. We have a section for comments. Also, we have a private group that people are going in there. Message me. Let's get on Skype. Let's help you out. See what you're doing. See where you're stuck. Right. Let's get you that shortcut by me sharing my experience with you, or Terrence. Right. And so let's come in. Let's hit it up. Let's get grinding. Let's make it happen. With that, my friend, thank you so much. We'll see you next Tuesday, because every Tuesday we're doing these trainings. All right. So if you like this, come next Tuesday. We're gonna have totally different other training, teaching you something new. So keep on coming. Keep on inviting your friends. And if you're like in an MLM or anything like that, invite your team. Right. Get your team to be watching these trainings so you can all learn together, grow together, right? Because, oh my gosh, we would love to be able to help you build a team of 100, a team of 1,000 people, right? So with that, my friends, thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and end it up. I'll see you next Tuesday, or I'll see you inside the academy. Bye for now.